Just Drinking's back with awesome rum.
That's awesome, baby.
I feel like The Miz should endorse this rum like, awesome. He says it better than like everybody else. It's like super epic, super cool.
Well, I don't know. Let's try it.
Yeah.
Ready?
Awesome. Yeah, we can give him a run for his money. Rum. Pretty excited about that. Luminary Distilling. It does not look very bright.
And it
but
doesn't
it's
light up. I couldn't find the switch.
Couldn't find the switch.
Nope.
Battery's not included.
Battery's not included.
But I am pretty excited to try Awesome Rum when it comes out and it's like, oh,
I'm excited.
By the way, it's awesome. I have high expectations. We've had really bad rum, and we loved that.
Really good.
So now we have awesome rum. So I am looking forward to loving this rum.
Yes, I mean, this should be like the next...
The best.
The best.
Of the best.
Right?
I'm excited.
I'm excited,
awesome,
too.
An awesome experience.
It's all about the experience.
Exactly. If you guys are new to the show, I'm Robert.
I'm Roy Air.
And this is Just Drinking, where we drink rum and tell you about it. Make sure that if you love drinking rum, finding new rums, and hanging out with other rum lovers, then you guys hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Come back each and every week as we're always trying new awesome rums from around the world. And we want to let you guys know what all the cool stuff is that's out there. We also have the Just Drinking After Hours Facebook group down below, and the Instagram and the TikTok, and that rum club down there where we're getting rum shipped straight to your door from all around the world. You get to sip along with distillers, other rum lovers.
It's a blast.
Come hang out, have a good time, drink it in the safety of your own home, but it's really fun. So if you're in the US and that's something that interests you, make sure you check that link out. There are limited spots available. It is that Rum Dog Rum Club in the Patreon. And with that being said, thanks for drinking rum with us today. All right, Rum Daddy Roy Air. First of all, this label is a little liquefied.
It is.
But it says awesome rum, and I am excited about that. It looks like you ran this through the dishwasher.
Well,
okay? What did you do to this label? What have I told
nothing.
you? That's not how you clean.
We had a friend.
bottles.
We had a friend of the show send it to us.
Send it. Did he take a bath with it?
I don't think so.
Was he bathing with the bottle of rum?
But I noticed that there's actually two labels here.
Two labels.
There's two labels.
We did find out that they needed a little bit of a label change because
they
had a name problem,
They had a
discrepancy.
name problem.
Okay.
Hey, it happens.
You
These
know?
things happen.
And you know, when you're dealing with just rum, you just never know what's going to come up. But we're not going to disclose what that rum company was.
No,
in this case, we're just going to leave it as it was just rum.
Just
and,
rum is some rum company.
That's where we're going to leave it for now. So with that being said,
it looks like there's a little bit of a story. I don't know.
Can you read the story?
I'm not sure. I mean, you got younger eyes than I do.
Do I?
I don't know. Do you?
Thank you for acknowledging.
Yes.
I stare into the sun to keep them fresh.
Much younger.
Yes, I stare into the sun that keeps them fresh, vibrant, working properly.
I cannot make that out.
All right, don't worry. I've got this. I'm sure I've got this.
Just make it up if you can't read it.
I definitely can't make out the top line, but I can tell you, especially one something to a particular something, sphere. That was very insightful.
Wow, that's a mic drop on that one. That's very nice.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you. It does say that our expertly crafted small batch spirits are designed to inspire your senses for any occasion. Our rum is carefully distilled for a remarkably smooth finish. I love that it says any occasion.
Any occasion.
This
birthdays, anniversaries,
Leif
funerals,
Erikson Day,
funerals, President's Day,
funerals. God. You know what goes really great with a funeral? Awesome rum. That's a great pitch, actually.
It is.
That's a pretty great pitch.
You know,
not gonna lie.
I mean, really,
that's pretty good.
Put a smile on everybody's face.
Pretty sure.
Well, just about everybody.
Most people. There's probably one person.
Yeah, probably one person that probably wouldn't bring a smile to.
Sad day.
Yeah.
What do you say we crack this bad boy open? Before we do though, this is a 40% 80 proof. Wanted to let everybody know before we get into it. Let's check this baby out.
All right.
Awesome. Nice work. Nice work. On the same wavelength. It's just about as clear as Roy Air under a lamp in January.
That's right.
Yeah, looking pretty crystal clear.
Yep.
See through.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Smells.
Okay,
Smells alcohol-y.
Okay.
Rummy.
So I'm sensing a funky note.
A little bit. Yeah, it does have a little bit of a funk note. That's what that is. Okay, so it's like
it's got a funk note to it.
Funk.
Yep.
Seems a little stronger than 40%, but it smells stronger than 40%.
It does.
We'll see.
So
the smells can often be deceiving. It has a little bit of a funk note coming off of it for sure, like that cane feel.
So let's try this.
All right. It's milder than I thought it was going to be. Personally, I thought it was going to blow my face off because I was like, oh my God, like it smells kind of funky, kind of dry. But in all reality, I feel like it was a bit tamer than that. Pretty mellow. Has a little bit of the funk notes in it.
It does have a little bit of the funk notes.
Actually seems milder than 40% maybe. So, I mean, I feel like there's
a little bit of a peppery feel to it.
Pepper's good. That does seem like it's
peppery feel.
I don't know why. It's not like spiced or anything.
No,
but it does feel like it has some earthy pepper kind of feel to it. I get that. I gather that. I feel like you're a man of the earth that just understands like those flavors very well. Oh, just very grounded. So that was good. Good perception. Those are good notes.
I mean, it's got that funk note to it. It's got that peppery texture. and feel and taste. But there's something else going on here. I'm trying to figure it out.
Got like this like rocky kind of earth feel to it.
Well, here's the thing.
Stony kind of feel.
Here's yeah. So,
see there.
So
like pebbles in your mouth.
Yeah, so there's some flavor going on here. And which is good, but somehow there's somewhere in there it kind of reaches a point where it kind of stalls out and makes it flat or something.
Like halfway through.
Yeah.
As I'm breathing.
Yes.
I did notice that the flavor that lingers kind of gets like a flat feel on it. And I don't know.
So you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know if it's like just like the way that it like kind of goes down. You know how sometimes you breathe and it like builds this longevity in your mouth and like you're talking about
then
that.
It's like,
but it just kind of gets a little, I'm going to use the word, that's a terrible word to use. I shouldn't use this word, but stale. Like it's not
that's
stale.
not terrible.
It's not stale. Like I'm not trying to say like that,
no,
but like it's like the flavor
it has some
flattens
interesting flavors and textures to it.
Yeah,
there's something there that I don't remember noticing before. And so in any of the other rums. So, I mean, it's a unique experience.
It is a unique experience.
Right?
Now we're going to take this thing.
We're going to make a cocktail.
We're going to make a very sophisticated cocktail.
Sophisticated cocktails that we make right here on the show.
Now, we do this for a little backyard mixability. Is it going to blend? Is it going to separate? What's it going to do? Can you make other stuff with it? Generally, white rums are made for cocktails, so this can go very well. Traditionally, you're going to make something maybe a little bit more. But for this one, we're going to make the Pepsi and Coke plus rum experience. And we're going to do that for you just real quick, get in the price point, talk about that stuff here in just a minute. We're going to do it for you right now.
We even broke out the clear ice for this awesome rum.
We did.
Right here.
You gotta have classy ice for an awesome rum.
So I do know that they also have a vodka, a gin. They have several different...
Do they have a specialty, or is it just kind of an all-around shop?
It's an all-around shop.
Okay.
They've got several different spirits that they offer.
Have they called the Ghostbusters?
Very clever.
There we go.
Very clever.
Landed. Coming into fall. Seems like the right time. Nice. Just trying that one out.
Very nice. I like that.
Thank you.
So yeah, but it's not like awesome gin and awesome vodka. There's other
names.
Other names.
It's not all awesome.
No, it's not all.
So they
awesome.
don't make all awesome products.
No, just their rum.
Just the rum
is awesome.
Just the rum is awesome.
Yep.
Well, I imagine the gin's pretty hard to make awesome.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean,
we've been telling people that for years. But whatever. So I sipped this one a couple of times. The thing is when you go into a backyard rum mixer, you're looking for something that's going to blend well, just with a pop, go in. This one's earthy tones and the flavors that are coming out of it. I think it blends. I do. Yep. However, the flavor concoction that comes out of it, it's just that funky, earthy note that I just don't really think goes with pop. So I think if you're going to do something with this, you should be using fruit juice.
Yes, fruit juice, maybe a lighter pop to go along with fruit juice. You know, like I could see this being mixed with pineapple juice and maybe a Sprite or 7-Up, some mango.
Yeah.
You know, this I think would actually go very well in some tiki drinks.
Yeah, I think it can make some tiki drinks. It's definitely on the funkier side of things.
It is.
Not super heavily, so I would call it a mid-range funk. So it's not light, but it's not heavy, which can make it kind of versatile to get into funk a little bit. I think it's going to have its place for sure.
Right.
In what it's doing. So, I think in America we have a hard time with funky rums and things that come from that, and so. Hopefully, people will I think we're seeing more of it, and I just love the idea of getting more people on board with it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's a different experience. I'm not sure where they're out of. I think somewhere maybe out east.
Yeah, east.
If I remember right.
Maybe in the east?
Philadelphia or something.
Yeah. Oh, all the way out east.
Yeah.
Like way over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Talking like, east part of our state.
Yeah, east of like Dubuque.
No. Like further.
Okay. A little further than that.
If I remember right, I do believe they're maybe around Philadelphia or somewhere around that range.
Okay. What do you pay for this bottle of rum right here, though? Like, I want to try some funk.
Okay.
Maybe I want to make some cocktails.
Okay.
What am I paying for it, Royer?
Well, what do you think you're going to be paying for this?
$30.
You're really, really close.
Yeah. I like being close.
Close.
$30. I'm going low end of the craft spectrum.
Yes.
Yeah.
$29.25.
$29.20. Dang it! Cents matter. They matter so much in this situation.
I was so surprised that you just said $30.
I think for a $30 craft rum.
Now that does not include shipping.
Okay, right. Like there's going to be stuff, but just go to Philadelphia. Just drive there.
Yeah, just drive there.
Or fly there.
Fly there. Your private jet.
You can save the shipping.
Whatever.
Save all those shipping costs. Just get on a plane.
Go
over there. So the thing I like about the $30 price point, $29.25, coming in right under that, is that I do think that this is you can tell it's kind of a like very simply done, kind of a light, like mid-funk.
Yep.
It's a white rum. It's meant to be a cocktail. I don't think the versatility is huge. I think it's going to have its avenue that it's good for.
I agree.
It's got its path.
I don't think
it's got a place for it.
It does have a place. You have to find the right cocktail for this rum.
My beef,
yes,
is that awesome. I'm just gonna come out and say it. We've gone through the whole video. We've made it to this point. If you're still watching, you'd want to know: do we think it's awesome? I feel like that's the general rating we need to put on this.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
I for one, think it could be misleading because a lot of people.
I for two would definitely agree with that statement.
Not because it says like awesome and they think it's awesome, and I think people that are into funky stuff could think it's awesome. Okay, but I think people that are into funky stuff have a lot of high expectation for funky rums, and I think people that are just getting into funky rums do not call funky rums awesome. And therefore, what you could have happen here is a lot of novice rum drinkers buying a rum because it says it's awesome, and then hating it, because this is why I tell people to be very careful with Jamaican rum. So, here's my disclaimer. Here it comes. If you are not accustomed to funky rums to any capacity, maybe try to work that into your palate. This is just something you should know coming into it.
Not everyone here in the U.S. has that type of palate already.
We come across that with a lot of people, and you ask us, and we just want to be honest so you know what you're buying. Now, with that being said, $30 is a great price point.
It is. It's a great price point.
So for you to try funky rums and work funky rums into your palate and try it as a palate developer or someone who's trying to get there, it is a mid-funk for $29.25.
Yep.
Awesome deal to do that, because a lot of funky rums can be very expensive. You're talking Hampden Estates. You're talking Foursquare. You're talking $60, $70, $80 bottles, right?
Plus. You know, but you're talking about companies that have been doing this for a solid minute.
Time. Appleton Estate, right? Like you're talking big money spent.
I mean, they've already established the texture and the feel and the flavors that everyone is expecting.
Yeah.
You know, this is a craft distiller, and I love craft distillers because they work so hard to make a good product. And I don't want to discourage these guys at all. I will say, from a standpoint of getting this on a shelf, I think you need to do something better with your labeling. My personal
something a little more direct.
Something a little bit more direct. Tell us a little bit more of a story. Tell us more about your company.
Whoa, they could have a huge story here. We just can't read it.
Yeah, they don't have a huge story. But I would also suggest maybe rethink what we're calling it. Anyhow, we digress. It's your company.
What do we know? You specifically watching. It is your company now.
You decide what to do with it.
You decide what to do with it. I love that you're talking to the one specific person that owns this rum. Everybody else
they're going to also
own it.
Everybody else is.
Everybody in the rum industry watches us.
That's right.
They might hate us and think, wow, what idiots. But we're here.
We're here, and we're going nowhere.
Wow.
Literally.
Wow, that was...
some life choices there. Anyhow, we digress.
Well, now you just laid that on me, and I'm thinking about how I'm putting my therapist's son through school. So.
Yeah, I know, right? And I heard he just bought a boat.
Yeah, I did too. Big one.
Yeah, big one.
That is awesome rum. Make sure you guys check your local liquor stores. Look them up online. Fly out to Philadelphia. Go check it out for yourself today. Wherever they're at. Is it not Philly? I thought you said it was Philly.
That's where I thought they were.
You said it was Philly. Now we don't know. Now I'm telling you false facts. Don't listen to us. Don't take our advice. Go find yourself a bottle and tell us what you think today.
Do it. Do it today.
If you guys like what we did and you're just going to trust two guys on the internet drinking rum, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. You're our kind of people. We want you to hang out here as much as possible. Please come back. We have the live shows on Wednesdays. We've got the links down below to the Just Drinking After Hours Facebook group, the Instagram, the TikTok, and that Patreon rum club where we're shipping premium rums from all over the world to your doorstep, right? We just had Spirit Bam do a tasting. We're having another one coming up. Got all kinds of distillers from St. Lucia. Got Rum JM. Got all kinds of good stuff from across the world. We've had amazing, amazing products. What's the one over in the corner there? Abuelo's been in there. We've done cool stuff. So make sure you check that out. See if that's for you. We'd love to have you. There's limited spaces available. So make sure you grab one of those. And with that being said, Royer, get them home safe.
Always drink responsibly. Never drink and drive. And no rums were harmed during the making of this video.
Not at all. We'll see you next time, guys.
Take care.
Wow.